Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Somerset Farms. Big announcement, guys. Did you see yesterday on Mod Hub? Actually, it won't be yesterday. It'll be yesterday when I'm recording this, but you're going to get this on Saturday. Right, Thursday. Attingham Park was finally released. I was planning on doing a series over on Western Wilds. Big full productions, blah 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 blah. I'm thinking, guys, we need to just do full productions on Attingham Park. We do another series. We start with, we just start how it is, the least equipment and blah 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 blah. And we literally just do full productions on there. We try and get self-sustaining farm. I love Attingham Park. It is literally my favourite map. It's the map that I played Farming Simulator 19 June, July last year's when I got into playing it. But it was Attingham Park for me that nailed it for yes. You know what I mean? And I've been waiting so long for that map to come out. It's finally out. I'm very excited. I'm proper excited. So obviously, yeah, he's kind of put options out the window of, oh, well, you know what, man, we're gonna do Attingham Park. I could have started Attingham Park today, to be honest with you, and if I'd have done Attingham Park today, we could have maybe left that as a Saturday and Sunday episodes. Like I say, I always record the day before. That's just the way it is. It takes so long for YouTube to process the videos. I don't have a choice. It just has to be this way. Yeah, there's our grass field harvested, fertilised. I've got one fertilising contract to do. We are going to have quite a few contracts coming up very soon. But I think today, guys, we can buy the new harvester. And the reason I want to buy the new harvester is so it's done quicker. I mean, we do quite a lot of harvesting. But I think that the issue we have with this game is we do a lot of cultivating at one time. We do a lot of sowing at one time, we do a lot of fertilising at one time, and then obviously harvesting all needs done. But harvesting to me is relatively slow because you have to go around the field and obviously harvest, then you've got to run it everywhere to sell it and blah 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 blah. So yeah, I think we need to get that case harvester. Now obviously we're most likely going to be still renting the equipment, like the header and stuff. We won't really be able to afford the header as well, but at least if we've got a bigger storage capacity, it just means we can carry on, without having to stop and run around. And yeah, you all know. Yeah, this is my only other fertilising contract I've got to do at the moment until all the sowing jobs are done. Yeah, this is the only one I've got to do, so I want to do this. Yesterday, guys, we were doing the sugar beet. We will just quickly finish doing that as well because I want to get paid from that contract. Technically, I've already finished it. Now I know I did say I wasn't going to sell it until I was back on the recording, but I had more than one load. I actually had 2.5 loads, so I got rid of the 2 loads and obviously the half a loads left. I haven't cashed the job in or anything like that. I didn't want anyone saying, oh, you've done it off recording. No, I just did a lot of the telehandling work, filling it. I ran up to the sell point with 2 loads, topped up the rest in the trailer, and obviously we've got the rest of it to sell today. Now the contract, I say, is complete, but I haven't cashed it in yet. We're trying to raise about 60-something thousand pounds for the harvester. Obviously 43,000 right now, and we'll have what? I think we've got about 10,000 pounds for the current harvester. Because there's no point keeping it. I was thinking of keeping it, but I don't see the point. There we go. That's what we've got. 70% of this one. If we run this to the place, it will just be instant money. I'm not going to lie, it will just be instant money. We might be able to make a little bit extra somewhere else. No, farm-based store 1 is still a... If I had spare money, I would have done that. I'd have cut it, but it's a lot of money to get. I just need quick cash today. So yeah. And then when I say we've got a harvesting to do, I'll tell you what I'll do. You've seen me do a couple of little jobs already. I'll meet you up at farm-based store 1 because otherwise I'm just driving around really at the minute. We're here. We are here. The good thing is as well is the cornfield we have to harvest is literally just down the road. Right, I do apologise if you're like, oh, what's going on there? That's quite it's a different. I tried to get my thumbnail images. Ooh, £3,000. I try to make my thumbnail images different every time, and I don't think I've ever had one of it tipping out. So, but then I got I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, we need to repair this tractor as well, but the harvester I think is most important. I will have enough to buy the new harvester before even doing this contract. But I feel like we might as well use the New Holland now because, well, it's already parked in the field. It makes sense to do this. Yeah, maybe. I'm not paying attention. But yeah, we can basically get paid from the sugar beet job. We could have got paid before selling that. I could have kept that sugar beet and made more money. But I feel because it came from a contract, I don't really want to keep it. I just want to get rid of it, you know, make that money now. Like I say, it was £3 grand. But if we look on here now, obviously we just did that fertilizing job. So yeah, look at that, lovely. 36 obviously now needs cultivating, so that's a nice little job. I want to have a cultivating day. Field 19. So if we do this harvesting, we can get some cultivating done, and then all these jobs will want sowing then, basically. Don't quite have enough as it stands to get that. How do I not have enough? That contract alone was 10. Yeah, no, it's alright. Yeah, I need to sell this machine. The other 10 grand. I was like, I'm 10 grand missing. Yeah, 10 grand from selling this machine. It's roughly £10,000. I think it's like 9 something. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get this put onto a time lapse so we can get this one completed, and yeah, hopefully we can buy a new machine. There we go, guys. Completely done with the harvest. Let's just get that emptied. Lovely. Ah, nearly didn't quite reach that. But yeah, another harvest job down. Another 2,300. We're gonna have enough money soon to buy this without even selling our harvester. I would kind of like to try and keep our harvester. If anything, just to try and, although saying that every month we own it, it's worth less, so it's worth the most now. You never know, guys, we might have enough money to buy the corn header, not the corn header, the actual header. Now obviously this job took quite a long time to do. Obviously you guys see the time lapse, it's a couple of minutes long, blah blah blah, but for me it's quite a, wow, didn't realise there was a wall inside that bush. But yeah, obviously for me it takes a long time to do, which means I get less time done. I usually record for between 1.5 to 2 hours. During that recording it gives me a video roughly, you know, 25 to 40-ish minutes. But obviously if we can get harvesting jobs done in future, because like we've got a big harvester, a wider header, we'd get more done in an episode, so it would help make money as well at the same time. I must admit, over the last few episodes we've had a lot of jobs to do, especially like the sugar beet jobs, but we are making the money from it, even though our fields are not ready yet, and you know, we've still got to expand our farm. It has come to my attention, I meant to mention this at the beginning of the episode, it has been brought to my attention in the Discord that apparently I'm never filling my greenhouses up with water because yeah, apparently it doesn't use any. I have tested this. I don't know what's causing it, but it's an issue with the map. If I use the greenhouses and I use the same setup on a different map, it's fine. If I do it on this map, for some reason it doesn't use water. Now obviously, apart from buying a £3,000 water container, doesn't, you know what I mean, what good is it going to do me filling it up? It's already full, but it's not using it. Yeah, and you know, I even created a new save player with this map, and I put some down. Even the standard default greenhouses are not using water for some reason on this map. I don't really know why. I just thought I'd address that. I don't want anyone thinking, oh yeah, but you're not using water, and I haven't mentioned it. I didn't realise. It wasn't until someone's like, you've got these greenhouses, and I was like, yeah. They're like, well, I've watched all your episodes and you don't fill them up with water. I'm like, right. And I was like, yeah, that's true. And when I go to a greenhouse, it's still full of water. Do you know what I mean? Literally, I couldn't put any in it if I wanted to. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on. This map has a few little issues. I have genuinely thought about speaking to the guy who creates the mod and just see if I'm like, look, if I do some fixes on the map, would you then, you know, I'm not saying the guy needs to do it, and the guy does do updates, but the last lot of updates, I didn't like any of them, to be honest. But we were already in on the series, you know what I mean? That was the problem. £60,169 in the bank. Well, yeah, it's like a case of cultivating now. The more we get cultivated, the better. But yeah, let me just run around here and show you. Like I said, I'm not trying to like oh yeah, I haven't done that, but you know, things like that. It's a genuine case of water. 25. Oh, I didn't need to come here, did I? Here you go. Look, water full. Doesn't use any. But I don't really know what I can do. I've tried removing this in a new save game, and and manually putting water in, and it for some reason on this map, any of the greenhouses don't seem to use water. So I don't know, you know, I don't know how to fix that without. Because, you know, if it was the mod ones doing it, I could be like, oh, well, maybe we'll just get rid of the mod greenhouses. But I did a new save game on it, and it was exactly the same with the default ones. So I'm really at a bit of a loss on what I can really do to cure that one. Right. We need to get this up here, and we need to go on to contracts. Harvesting is worth £2,300, and now we get to cultivate it. I just want to double check these. I always double check these, just in case any new jobs come up. £62,499. You want me to have a look in the store, see what we can get? This is what we're looking at. We've actually got enough money right now. 2-wheel drive versions more. I know it says it's the US series, but I'm not really bothered about the US series. I've never used this machine. 285 brake horsepower. The bin is 7,000 litres, so it's a little bit more than we've got, but we can extend it if we wanted to. I quite like that one personally. That one just looks a bit too boxy. That one looks nicer. I quite like that one. 10,000. So it would leave us with about £500 in the bank. Obviously, once we've done that... Oh, bear with me. It's not going to show me which ones I need. But basically, you can use that one at 7.5 meters. Yeah. It's alright. That one at 7.5 meters. But you can also use this one at 8.5 meters. That one works well with it. So, you know, we currently 8.5. We currently do 5.1. So it would be nearly double. Technically, I bet you that one would fit. But it would be it might just be slow on the hills. Maybe. But obviously, once we've done that as well, corn headers. You know what I mean? We're corning at the moment at 4 meters. So we could go instantly in for a 6. There you go, look, 6 meter. I know it's not the biggest. We can go bigger still. But we need something that folds up. Could maybe do, you know what I mean? So that we've got bigger options, just as long as we get the harvester. No, like I say, if we buy the harvester right now, it leaves us like £500. So I would rather. I think I'm going to sell this harvester right now. Actually, I tell you what, I can't sell it at the shop. I physically cannot sell it at the shop. So 9,300. Done. I need this one. So yeah, we got some cultivating jobs to do now. 10, 13. Next thing we need is a bigger cultivator. We've looked though many times before, we don't really seem to find any. Yeah, 10 and 13. I might 10, 13, 29. It would be better to do 13 first, actually. If we do 13 first, then 10, then we can go to 29, and then kind of in our farm area. It makes sense to do it this way. Yeah, we'll do a couple of extra contracts. We'll do a couple of these. Yeah, there seems to be no ploughing jobs at the moment, but you only have to plough every like third, don't you? So I want that bit of grassland here. I don't know what I'd do with it. I just nice little bit of grass, to be honest. I always thought that was a barn, like a an animal barn, because there's something in the field. Yeah, I'll get this field done, and I'll get the next field done, and I'll put it on a time lapse, guys. Like I said, we won't do over many. I'm kind of getting to the end of the recording time. Yeah, I'll see you when it's done, guys. That is 2 of the cultivating contracts done. I believe that's a good place to leave it. Like I say, we've done quite a bit today. We'll get paid from them 2 jobs. It's gonna rain soon as well in the game, so we'll be skipping some time anyway, and I'd rather skip the rain at the beginning of the next episode, if I'm honest. So yeah, the only thing I want to do before I jump off, I just want to check the price of the corn that we're, or the sunflowers that we're making. Is it a good time to do it? Is it not? Right. So there's 1,000. Nice. So there's another couple of little jobs. There's another couple of little jobs. Oh, one's going to be a planter job. We make sunflower, don't we? Sunflower tab. I know I've already gone past it. When's the best month? February. Crap. 1,400. We only lose if we no, we can't take that to the oil mill because that's ours. We own that, even though we didn't actually buy it. Yeah, it's about middle. But I'm just trying to boost the income. Maple syrup 2,200. No, that's wow, February again. Oh, that sucks. Right, so yeah, there's not really much I can do over in this episode now. Like I said, I don't want to do too much, like I say, so we've got another massively long episode. We've had a couple of them in the last week. But yeah, we'll do the cultivating jobs. We'll do all of them in the next episode. We've got quite a few of them to do. Let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 of them to do. But this is basically getting us a new harvester. We've got the money for the harvester. Just this is getting us the money for the header basically. And I'm not going to buy a harvester until I actually need to buy another one. I'm just not going to spend the money. If we look on here, oh crap! We'll need it in August. We'll need it in August. So yeah, we need to get all these jobs done in July because we can't afford to buy the header, and I can't afford to lease the header at them prices neither. They'll be so much bigger. I came here to look at grass. 3,000 litres of grass, but the productivity is proper. I don't want to put TMR in while there's that much grass. Right, but yeah, until the next time, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.